Congratulations. I know I told you this, but I really, really enjoyed this one because I love so much that the Cullens were in the forefront, really got to flesh it out. For you, it must have been so exciting because you really got to like kick some butt this time.
I did, yeah. Oh, it was so fun. You know, the whole training process and getting out there and doing our own stunts was so much fun for me. I used to be a tomboy, and so to get to do, be paid to do that stuff is always awesome. But, and to show kind of another layer of Alice that you haven't seen yet. The great thing about the saga is that each time you get to kind of add a layer onto this character. And you've seen her be perky, and you've seen, pretty much everything. She can see the future, she can throw a baseball. And this one you get to see her act like a real vampire and kind of kick some butt.
And she gets her nice little kissing scene with Jasper.
You get to flirt around with the cute boy, which is so difficult.
I know,
my job.
My heart bleeds for you sometimes too, being around these shirtless guys and
running around shirtless Taylor Lautner, hanging on Jackson Rathbone and being the sister to Rob Pattinson. Just doesn't get any rougher.
I don't know how you handle it, seriously. You're going to have to talk to your agent. Really, it's just tough. But, with this one, too, I sense, we talked about this before, but I sense such a great bond between all of you. And really, there's nobody who really stands out as, like, the big diva or everyone's so grounded. And I just find that so amazing that you guys have manipulated that, and seriously, it's hard, I would think.
We basically said you're not allowed in this film if you're a diva. We've been, and even with the new people coming in too, like Xavier is new and Bryce is new, and they're both the nicest people on the face of the planet. I think Summit keeps casting nicer and nicer people to outdo one another, and it's a very big blessing because it's really nice to be a part of a family like this. But it would definitely take away if we had people always griping and complaining and being divas on set. And so it's really nice that we get to go to work and have this real family that we bonded with.
Mm-hmm. And do you find for yourself too, because you've been able to go off and do other things? I mean, you're doing the commercial, and then you have so many other movie projects that when you come back to the set, you kind of bring a freshness to it because you've had that opportunity.
Definitely, I think because we do. It's like high school. We keep coming back over and over again, but we do have a break in between, and because we genuinely do like each other, it's fun to come back to set. We want to come back and we want to finish this out, and we do have these incredible fans behind us who are just like waiting for this to come out. And so we come back kind of new and refreshed. And the other thing too is that we have a new director each time,
right?
And the directors are artists themselves, and so they bring a different perspective in, and so it never gets old.
Do you find that because of the popularity of this and because you guys are so in the forefront that you sort of have to develop a bit of a tough skin, or it's like the crap that you read sometimes and you just probably laugh at going, oh, what is going on?
That's not true. Well, you do, and you have to just figure out how to deal with it and let things roll off your back because, there's things that are written all the time, and they will send something and be like, we're printing this story, and you're just like, ugh, can't wait until that hits. Like, it's just ridiculous, some of the stuff, but you have to just at least hope. I have a good family, I have good friends, and so they kind of sit back and wait for me to tell them about my life rather than reading about it in the tabloids. And if they do that, then I'm okay. If the people in my life know who I am and what I'm about, then I'm okay.
It's the most important thing, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, of course, Alice can see the future. Would you want that? Would you want that ability?
No, I thought about it. I probably would for a minute, but it's, it doesn't come without a curse, I think, being able to see the future, because I think part of the interesting thing in life is that you don't know what's going to happen next, and you really just have to embrace things and live your life. And if I knew it was going to happen, I would drive myself crazy. I wouldn't be able to find a boyfriend. My friends would be out the door. Like, I would just be so anal about everything, trying to control situations, that it would be more of a curse than a blessing.
Yeah, element of surprise is definitely the best. Now, like I said, you have a bunch of other films coming up. I do want to ask you about The Apparition, because your first big, huge leading role. How exciting!
It's so exciting. It's oh gosh, waiting for it to come out has just been awful. I'm dying for it to come out. But it was such an incredible experience, and I'm very thankful that everything that has happened up until this point has happened because I don't think I would be ready for something like that unless I did go through, Twilight and did go through press and stuff like that. Because I kind of feel like I can hold my own now when I walk onto a set. But I was working with Sebastian Stan, who's a good friend of mine, and it was basically us on set 14 hours a day. I think it's something I'm going to be really proud of. I really kind of put everything into the film.
Oh, good. Well, I look forward to that. And again, congratulations on this. It really does kick butt. It's a really good one.
Thank you.
We look forward to Breaking Dawn. We'll be talking to you on that one too.
Yes.
Or those two, actually.
Two of them,
yeah.
I know, and Phil Condon.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
I
so
I
excited.
joked with Chris and I said, do you think it'll be Breaking Dawn the musical? Are you up for that?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Like
Breaking Dawn the
Dreamgirls?
musical, sign me up.
Bring it on. Anyway, thank you. Nice talking to you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much.
Good to see you again.
You too.